Find our app in the Apple App Store or Google Play Store and take us with you wherever you go. Alternative Talk AM 1150.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, guys and dolls, cats and chicks, you're listening to Viva ENT. This is Johnny The Capo, your host. I'm here with my co-host, Devin Creisler. I have my buddy Dave Lou on the show with us today. And we just added another one, good friend of mine, Eddie Redman from Grand Event Rentals. Hello, say hello, Eddie, to Seattle.
Hello, Seattle.
All right, man.
Whoop, whoop, Eddie Redman. Whoop, whoop.
There you go. So
Happy New Year's, everyone.
Yeah, Happy New Year's to everyone, for sure.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
Yeah, this is our New Year's Eve show, for sure.
It is.
Yeah. So we're gonna talk about the number 5 record of 1979, and that is
Reunited by Peaches and Herb.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Reunited, and it feels so good. Reunited, reunited, 'cause we understood. Eddie, that should be something that's right up your line, smooth type stuff.
It is. I like those guys, but, I was thinking we got to talk about the 2 W's.
And that is?
The Wall was released in 1979.
Uh-huh.
And the Walkman came out for $200.
Wow.
Oh,
revolutionary.
Yeah. That is revolutionary. So,
I'd love to show a young kid a Walkman right now.
Even I was making mixtapes, but that's just the change in the last 20 years is wild.
Yeah. So. Everybody had a Walkman. What was the other thing you mentioned? The 2
Wall.
W's. The Wall. Pink Floyd.
The Wall got released. Yep.
Yeah.
The Wall was released, but the Wall, David Hasselhoff redid this song when the Berlin Wall fell down.
No kidding.
And, yeah, so he sang Reunited, and the Peaches and Herb for the Berlin Wall when it came down.
Oh, my gosh.
And then he had a huge following in Germany.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Yes, he did. He had a huge following in Germany.
Well, isn't he German?
Yeah. He's from Germany.
I think so, but...
Yeah, he's bigger in Germany than he was here.
He was.
Yeah, you're right about that. He was popular here, but he was a superstar in Germany, for sure. Yeah. No question. So Peaches and Herb, one of my favorite songs of all time. And
number 4, Do You Think I'm Sexy, Rod Stewart.
Big hit, big disco hit.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot about that one.
Yeah. Yeah. Big hit. Rod was on top of his game. He had once said that, he got a lot of baloney for, the Do You Think I'm Sexy type thing. But it's a great song and a great artist. Eddie, what do you think about that one?
I think we were all sexy in 79.
I mean, I was for sure.
Oh, man. Well, I mean, Rod Stewart was an icon of the day. That big hair going on and the tight pants. I mean, he was right there with all the rock stars.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't think there was anybody bigger except Mick Jagger back in those days with coming out and having the flamboyancy like Mick Jagger did.
Well said, yeah. Well said. No question about it.
Wasn't it Rod Stewart that sold his songs and brought in the most money at one point of selling
his catalog?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think he sold his catalog and made huge money off it.
No kidding.
Wow, I wonder to who.
Yeah.
I thought it was Rod Stewart.
Well, we could Google that.
Right. Well, that song, "Do You Think I'm Sexy," released February 10th, hits number 1 in the Billboard charts for 4 consecutive weeks.
Yeah. Big hit.
Wow.
Big
that was huge.
hit. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. I was singing and playing it, man, in the day.
Yeah.
And then, so that's number 3, right?
That was number 4. Number 3 is the big song "Live Freak" by Chic.
Oh yeah, Freak Out.
Freak Out.
Yeah.
Oh, what a joy. Just come on down to the 5th floor. Find a spot out on the floor.
Freak Out. Great song, great guitar lick.
That was a good song, yep.
Yeah, I was on the dance floor in Vegas in the discos, dancing to that many a night.
Eddie, did you have that on cassette back in the day?
I think I probably did. Yeah.
None of us had DVD at the time.
Boy, about that time, I think I also had a bunch of Isley Brothers on cassette.
Yeah, they had they were popular. They had a couple hits during those years.
So here's a Rod Stewart fact, though. He has sold 23 million albums and is second behind the Rolling Stones of selling the most albums ever.
No kidding.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah.
More than Elvis?
Probably not.
According to Google, yeah.
Yeah.
wow.
But yeah, Freak Out. That would be in all the high school dances.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Yeah, people be dressed up like John Travolta. And,
Yeah.
And Grease.
It's a big deal, man.
Well, still from Saturday Night Fever, because that looks like Elvis.
Oh, yeah. Travolta, he copied the Elvis look in Saturday Night Fever.
Yeah.
I think I said that. Okay, so what's next?
Number 2 is Bad Girls by Donna Summer.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, Beep Beep. Yeah.
Beep, beep. Yeah, we were just talking about it. Yeah, she was kicking butt in 1979. Beep, beep. Yeah, you can't. Just a massive hit. She was the queen of '79. Eddie, what's your word on it?
Well, my fiance said she saw her in 2005 in Texas.
No kidding.
And she put on a great concert.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I seen her in Vegas more than once, and it was magic every time. Dave?
Whoa. Back up. Eddie, what did you just say?
Yeah.
What?
He didn't know. He didn't know, Ed.
You're what?
Fiance.
Oh, okay. I thought he said that. Wow. Well, congratulations. No, I remember back in the roller rink. We would play this song, and people would just go crazy, and everybody do that beep beep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then you'd put one skate up, and they'd go beep beep. Let's say cruise by the disco or cruise by the DJ booth.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Better yet, I was in the nightclub beep beeping.
I was playing to 14-year-olds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Dave, hopefully at least you said toot toot back to him.
Oh, that's right.
Beep beep toot toot. Got it.
So, Eddie, since Dave's hearing about your fiance for the first time, and actually I did too today, is there a date?
Well, it would have been this year, but COVID kind of put some challenges on that. So hopefully next year.
Okay, cool.
I'm getting married next year.
Or starting in a couple days, maybe tomorrow. No, I'm just kidding.
Right?
Yeah, Devin's my co-host here. Devin, he's getting married.
Yeah,
in Vegas.
In Vegas. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, Elvis impersonator. He's going to get married.
1, 2, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, after it's going to have Elvis, the Graceland Chapel.
He's going to Graceland.
Serenade us,
Yeah, hear that, Dave?
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Was 1, 2, 3, 2, 3 taken?
2, 3. That's in 2023.
Got it.
Yeah. But, I was supposed to get married this year though, but everything happened, so
Yeah, life, strange ways sometimes, man.
Yep.
Yeah. So what do we got next, Dev?
Bit of a year.
Yeah, crazy year.
You're up to number 1 now.
The number 1 song. All right, drum roll. Guess what?
Okay,
it is My Sharona, The Knack.
Oh,
wow.
No question about it. One of the greatest rock songs of all time.
Best hook ever. And the cool thing about all these songs that we went through, you know, and Eddie and Johnny, and I'm not sure how old the other two guys are, but when MTV came out, it was so cool because now not only could you listen to the cassette,
right,
but you could go to MTV and you could actually see the artist.
Yep.
And some of those corny videos that they used to put out, you know, My Sharona was just a couple guys swinging back and forth with their guitars, but it came alive from listening to it, like I said, on cassette, and then eventually we got DVD or CDs. But just seeing everything on MTV come alive. And Eddie, when you talked about The Wall, you know, seeing The Wall, and when they put that up, the video, the music video, it was incredible. It's something you could never imagine.
Oh, the movie too. Yeah.
Oh, the movie was unbelievable.
The other thing that happened is a few times I remember it was a guy when I thought it was a girl singing.
Oh, yeah.
And you suddenly saw the video.
No kidding.
We could probably see that with John. I'd love to see Johnny back in Vegas in those tights and the big hair.
Yeah.
I know. I wish we could have recorded that back then.
Yeah, I was.
I know. He needs to dig up some pictures and
I
talk about it.
Actually, I do have some. I'll put them on Facebook right away.
1979 is a real interesting year, though. They're missing a lot of good stuff on there, and I think that it was probably farther down the line.
Even number 23, Stumbling In. That's a good song.
But 1979 was the second time Cheap Trick had gone to Budokan. The first band to ever play at Budokan. The first band to play at Budokan was the Beatles in '66.
No kidding.
And when the Beatles played there in '66, they had just been off this giant high of people just trying to mob them everywhere they went.
Yeah.
So they go to Budokan, and Johnny and I talked. They went to Budokan, and everybody sat in their chairs, and nobody got up.
Oh,
and if
yeah.
you got up, they pushed you right back down. The people, the police and the people that were running the place. So Cheap Trick, when they went to Budokan the first time and recorded that unbelievable album, was the first time anybody stood up in a chair.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that was 1978. But then they went back in 1979, and all hell broke loose. And then since then, lots of bands have played there. But that's and then what we had, Highway to Hell was recorded also in 1979, and Bon Scott died a year later. Never even heard the album.
Wow, that's too bad. So Bon.
Dire Straits had some hits that year too.
Yeah,
right?
Dire Straits had some killer songs back in then.
They debuted in 1979. Yeah.
Yes, they did.
Sultans of the Swing.
They had to begin their first tour in Boston, February 23rd.
Yeah.
Oh wow, is that early? Okay.
Yeah. And number 34, I Want You to Want Me, Cheap Trick.
I want you to want me.
Yeah, we're going to be talking about them more in the 80s, too.
Very cool.
That album was what? Breakfast in America, right?
Which one?
The Cheap Trick album that came out.
No, that was Dream. I think it was Dream Police in '79, wasn't it?
Was Dream Police though?
Or was it?
I got my guy on the fact.
You got your fact checker.
I got my fact checker.
Budokan was '78, and then they released Dream Police, I think, in '79.
Okay.
Yeah, cool. Very good.
I could be wrong. Yep, 1979.
Well, you got more music connections than I do. I think you're
What is
probably
Cheap Trick? Okay.
there.
There you go. Yeah. Well. I'm not too familiar with that one, so I definitely don't know. But I'm sure Dave is right.
You're too busy worried about Elvis. You need to broaden your horizon.
I was in Vegas playing the nightclubs, man. I barely had a brain at those days.
And
it's like now.
in '79, there's some revolutions like Steve Stills becomes the first major rock artist to record digitally, laying down 4 tracks at the record plant in Los Angeles.
Wow.
Yeah. And speaking of Elvis, 43 million viewers tune in to watch Elvis on ABC. a made-for-TV movie starring Kurt Russell as Elvis.
Yeah, I saw the movie. Dick Clark produced it. Kurt Russell did a fabulous job in that movie, and I think he got nominated for some awards. I'm sure, Eddie, you saw that movie, right?
I have not seen that movie.
No kidding. Kurt Russell played Elvis. It was the first movie made about Elvis after he passed, but it was great.
Okay.
I'm gonna make sure.
I gotta look that one up.
Yeah, it's Elvis starring Kurt Russell is great, and I'm sure Dave's seen that one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really? Did you?
Yes, I have.
No way.
I have.
I'll have to watch it. Yeah. It
was great.
Sounds cool.
Kurt did a great job. You know, Kurt Russell was in the movie with Elvis. It happened at the World's Fair, Eddie. And
he's a little kid.
He's the little kid that kicked Elvis in the knee, and then Elvis went to the nurse to get it patched up, and that was one of Kurt Russell's very first movies. 10 years old.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know that one, Dave?
I did know that.
No kidding.
My dad actually went and saw Elvis at the fair.
No kidding.
When it was here, yeah.
Oh wow. Eddie's dad.
We should. So did my dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe they were dancing on the chairs together.
Yeah, to one broken heart for sale.
And also keep going.
Go ahead, Eddie.
No, I was gonna say we should ask Dave if he knows the trivia about the little Asian girl in that movie.
Yeah, go ahead and ask him. Go ahead and ask him, Eddie.
I don't know any trivia about that.
He doesn't know much about Elvis. Period. He's not a fan.
Well, then we better educate him. She never did another movie, but she went on to become the first lady of Hawaii.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And she was in the movie. It happened at the World's Fair.
Huh.
She was. Did you see that movie by any chance, Dave?
No, I did not.
Okay, fair enough. It was about this little Asian girl got lost, in Seattle, or her uncle had left her with Elvis for Elvis to take care of this Asian girl, and he ends up taking her to the fair, or so on and so forth. What Eddie's saying is that this young lady who never made another movie turned out to be the governor of Hawaii, correct, Eddie?
Yeah, it was the governor's wife of Hawaii.
Oh, the governor's wife.
But her two sisters did a movie with Elvis. I think Girls, Girls, Girls are one of those.
That's correct. Now, Girls, Girls, Girls was before it happened at the World's Fair, and so those two little gals that were her sisters were well remembered in that movie for sure.
Elvis, so many movies back then.
Yeah.
36 movies?
33 movies.
33 movies.
33 movies.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. What other events happened in '79?
So February 26th, B.B. King becomes the first blues artist to tour the Soviet Union, kicking off a 1-month tour there.
No kidding.
Wow.
Ooh.
I saw B.B. King in the 80s in Japan, and I don't know who named his tour, but they called it the Flying Watermelon Tour.
And, you gotta be kidding me.
Oh, my God. On the shirts, they had these giant watermelons with wings on it.
Actually, that's probably a classic shirt.
Oh, yeah, today, man, that would have just been...
item.
You know, I had the pleasure to meet B.B. King in Vegas. He was at a recording studio. It was called Las Vegas Recording Studio, and I was cutting something there at the time.
That's incredible.
And that I got a chance to shake his hands and say hi to him, and he was a pretty nice guy, man.
Wow.
Yeah, real nice guy. He was just complete gentleman, lovely as can be.
Yeah, I
sure.
saw a show at the tail end of his career, and boy, it's real different between the 80s and the tail end.
Oh, yeah.
It was with Etta James out there in Shelton at that casino out there. And,
no kidding. You saw both the same night?
Wow.
Yeah, Etta James basically dry humped her chair all night, and BB never left his chair.
Yeah.
It was quite show.
Yeah, I seen BB in the early days in Vegas. That was cool. So when The Thrill Is Gone it came out, which was like a 70, 71-ish, I got a chance to see him. But yeah, B.B. King, great artist.
Another big event, Eric Clapton marries Patty Boyd, ex-wife of Clapton's friend George Harrison,
Yeah.
March 27th.
Yep, I know. I know all about that one. George wasn't that upset losing his wife to his buddy.
Nope.
Because Harrison had all kinds of chicks. He wasn't thought of as much as the sex symbol like maybe Lennon or McCartney was, but believe me, George had his babes. So he didn't miss Patty Boyd too much, because he was married to her. They divorced, and she went to Eric Clapton.
I'm sure, George Harrison had plenty of groupies to hang out with.
he had the babes. Yeah. So how much time we got in the show? We got about 5 minutes left in the show, fellas. Dave, you want to say anything about the business? Any comments about 2020?
Oh, man, it's just been a rough year. But it all happens for a reason. Hopefully we'll get on the road again and start making some more music and having fun with people. But until then, I guess we just kind of hang out and wait.
Yeah, for our listeners, Dave is the owner of Lou Jam Entertainment, and he has a DJ Entertainment, and you have photo booths, and you do everything, Dave, AV, all that stuff.
Well, I used to. I don't do anything anymore.
Well, none of us are, because and Eddie.
You on the phone? That's about it.
Yeah, we're talking. Eddie, you have anything to say about the year?
It's been a challenging year for sure. What's keeping me hopping right now is just the restaurants,
Tent
bars,
rentals,
wineries, senior centers.
Mm-hmm.
We have about 70 tents out.
Well, that's pretty cool, man.
On long term, just trying to help people get open.
Yeah, well, at least you're still in action. That's
I am now, but I wasn't for April, May, June were pretty tough.
Yeah, no kidding.
Very tough.
Yeah, well, I got some shows lined up next year, so things are happening.
Yeah, cool.
Like The Who, I have a feeling 21's going to be a good year.
Very good. Well, I'm all for it. I'm all for 2021. So you're listening to Viva ENT, ladies and gentlemen. We've been focusing the year 1979. Members of the group, thanks for listening. If you like this type of dialogue, join our group, Viva ENT Talk Radio, Rock, Pop, and Soul, on Facebook. Devin, you got anything to say?
Yeah, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Devin Creisler Studios, and Viva ENT Studios.
That's right. You can see all my latest videos and listen to all our shows. I'd like to thank our sub-producer, Nathan, for helping us out today. Good job, by the way, Nathan. Very good job. So we're digging now, ladies and gentlemen. See you later. Thank you for Seattle.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Happy
New Year.
Happy New Year. Thank you so much.
And as we go out with the show, let's play our inner DJ and play that last song of the night, the slow song, and bring in a duet with Neil Diamond and Barbara Streisand.
Okay.
Number 21.
Which was number 21, an honorable mention from
Very
our
good.
list of top 20 songs from 1979.
Love it.
My fiance loves this song.
Bring me flowers.
Anymore.